for Impunity. I want to see an underdog success story, so I'm sticking with Impunity.
Let's get it, guys. Land of Dawn, game number 2. Impunity taking on BTR, Cambodia versus Indonesia. But right now, we can see the aggressive, attempt from Benedetta trying to clear waves, to cut waves, basically. But yeah, I think from the early game, Impunity has some sort of an advantage, of course, with this Popol and Koopa and Selena. They need to maximize that potential.
And of course, BTR,
Oh.
this is a composition there. Oh, hold up.
Look at this. Dreams getting chunked off their quarter HP. Needs to recall. This is what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
Popol and Koopa, Selena, very, very strong. Level 1, level 2. And
Very-
they need to maximize that. But oh my god, top side OP and Key is just trading skills here. Arashi.
Impunity again playing very aggressive since the beginning, knowing that they do have an advantage. But you can see BIGETRON very comfortable because this is a composition that they've played before
Yeah.
and they are very comfortable with. So they're used to this. Getting pressured, getting invaded, all good.
All good. We will see though. I mean, this is still in the early game. I don't spoke too soon, but yeah, we can see the rotations from Popol and Koopa and Selena trying to focus on Mac perhaps, but Dreams is there to cut deny, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. Dreams is not in a good spot. First blood to the hands of Impunity.
And again, very good play by Impunity, knowing that they have the advantage. And of course, as Momo mentioned earlier, so many traps, so much CC. It sure seems like a lot of CC is the way to go.
Yeah, but
for
look at this,
Impunity.
3-on-1. Mats could not do anything. Surely, Selena takes 2 kills in the early game. This is what I'm talking about. Selena just needs to roam, needs to help out lane, and basically this is what they are doing. This is the condition that they are maximizing their potential with.
Here the turtle is up, so if they push for an advantage again, once they get a pick, they're gonna go and secure it immediately. So we'll see if BIGETRON obviously plays safe and avoid the fight, or actually try and get an advantage.
Yeah, but we can see Boom already contesting Max. Oh my god, OP is there. Max is not in a good spot. He has to go down, and right now Impunity will surely take the first turtle, guys.
That was a bit of a mistake by Matt being so
Yeah.
far up like that.
And look
by
at this,
Max.
Max getting chunked off by 4 members. Look at this, Impunity is wreaking havoc towards BIGETRON left and right. And right now, Impunity looking to basically take down the tier 1 turret bot side. There is nothing that BIGETRON can do. Oh, that was a mistake because BIGETRON could trade towers top side.
The training powers, and more importantly, Max is still continuously farming.
no.
So
Yeah.
he's still relevant, and he's not actually falling back too far behind. Earlier he died once, and that's a bit unfortunate. But as of right now, knowing that they're on the bottom side, invading their purple buff,
Yeah.
BIGETRON immediately trade the buff and actually take Impunity's buff away.
Exactly, and right now Rainbow is the anchor of BIGETRON Alpha, being that Sicilian, but we can see Key here. No real commitments by OP because he sees a backup or teammate from the side of BIGETRON. But yeah, we can see Boom and Mats, Lapu and Baxia. Look at this Boom. Mats is at low HP, but right now we can see OP being a nuisance towards Key, but nothing too fancy just yet. But I think right now Selena and Popol is ready to help out this Benedetta Rashi.
They're just moving up and down to all the side lanes, trying to make a play. Because again, in that mid lane, Sicilian on that Rainbow, the Sicilian making a big play.
Oh, look
and
at this.
fight breaking out here.
He cannot go. Oh, he survived, but with low HP, Granger trying to find the kill shot, but could not succeed. Right now, both teams disengaging because the Lord will spawn in less than 20 seconds.
And well, all that is happening, Rainbow on the Sicilian is continuously clearing the mid wave, continuously farming.
Yep.
And he's been relatively free the whole game. They haven't been pressuring him a lot.
I agree, but wow, we can see both teams right now. Impunity still having the initiative, 2,000 gold lead, and trying to take this turret, guys. Gold sheet turret, 2 gold sheet turrets has been basically absorbed.
Yes, it's not really a good situation for BIGETRON Alpha in the early game, but BIGETRON Alpha still could manage to make or find their momentum, dragging this game into the mid until the late game here. The
Yeah.
second turtle here.
Oh,
it's already being
Basha.
stolen. Yes.
Another
But
steal by
Oh.
Boom. Oh my god, we can see Max is quite low. Selena
Oh, that's
with
really
that
good.
abyssal
Ooh.
arrow. He cannot go anywhere, secures another kill. And Baxia right now here trying to find an opening, giving information. Key
The Wave Dragon
Way of Dragon.
comes from Key, but look at that boom. Looks pretty strong with this Baxia. He looks pretty tanky as well, but so it's not easy for Key to shut him down.
Exactly, right now Key trying to buy sometimes two members, Popol and Koopa and Baxia. Looks to target Key, but Dreams is there to back his teammate up.
But Dreams comes again with the Slam Slam. Nope, not yet, but there's no enough damage, I think, from BIGETRON Alpha in the top lane here. But look at that split comes from Dreams. Max is coming with his boot, I could say. And BIGETRON Alpha, they look pretty, I could say maybe a little bit, I don't know, taking a lot of risk if they are staying in the top lane just now.
Look at the initiative by Impunity, Arashi, Momo. I mean, game number 2, they are really finding their rhythm. And right now, BIGETRON is struggling to find theirs. And yeah, items, Arashi, any thoughts?
Fall of Destiny for both sides. Oh, there you go. It's just a game pause.
Item. So at least take all of the damage coming from the trap itself. So Impunity KH 100% they have a lot of potential in the early game with this SELENA and also Popol Koopa. But Dreams, look at that. He needs to be a little bit busy, I could say. But Impunity, in the first 6 minutes, they already secured 3 turrets at the bottom and also top lane here.
Yeah, but we can see Mountain Shocker
Big
has
pop
been
up,
popped.
the Wave Dragon is also coming from Key. Who is gonna be the first target?
That's 2, double kill.
Impunity, what a play coming from this OP. He straight away goes into the backline and shut it down. Max and Rainbow.
And Rainbow, the mid laner and the jungler. And right now, Impunity looks to secure another objective here in that turtle. But Dreams is trying to find an initiation. Oh my god, Matt, look at that Lapu. Managed to take down White Knight, and I think it will be traded back. No, yeah, very soon, Matt will definitely go down in the hands of Benedetta.
Yes, 2 member drawn from BIGETRON Alpha. They cannot contest the turtle. Even though Impunity, they have to trade the turtle with White Knight. But the problem is, it's totally worth it for Impunity.
Yeah, it's so worth it. But then again, Cho, look at the items he is building towards that BOD, guys. So I think they need to be more careful, especially from the side of Impunity, from Selena or even Granger.
Yep, Rainbow. Ooh, with the bad fist, bad impact from Sicilian. 100% still need more time for this Sicilian to get his stack.
And again, Key on the Cho is very confident. We've seen him.
Oh, look at this. OP trying to dive in. A Rainbow is probably the next target, but he is too slick on that Benedetta. He managed to just wreak some havoc, trying to find a kill, but again, an escape as well.
Yep, and BIGETRON Alpha, they pretty struggle in the mid lane right now. OP, they just keep doing the same thing. They are sandwiching everyone.
Oh my god,
BIGETRON Alpha,
Dreams.
look at that Dreams. The front laner from BIGETRON Alpha has to go down. And OP, again and again, this guy looks so amazing. Not with his Cho, but with his Benedetta as well for our second game.
He makes
And
the play
Key,
here, actually.
Yeah.
He's trying to push for the tower, but he's gonna get pinched by the home team of Impunity.
Oh, Key is in a tough spot here. 3-4 versus 1. Surely he will get taken down. No compensation whatsoever, Momo.
I really like Impunity KH though. They play really aggressive in the early game, but the problem is, BIGETRON Alpha, they couldn't or even cannot find their momentum back right now. And OP really know what he has to do. Look at that. The way he goes in and he goes out is really predictable by himself. And look at that. So split, even though being used by Dreams, at least they can trade 1-for-1.
Oh, but Matt
here.
is there to try to counter-engage. Flicker for Popol and Koopa
OP.
to escape. And Newell, OP trying to find Rainbow, but could not succeed.
Again and again, this guy still managed to survive. He's just too slick with his Benedetta though.
Exactly, so agile with his hands, guys. And yeah, we can see BIGETRON struggling in the second game, guys. They are still trailing. And what are the winning conditions here, Arashi, for the side of BIGETRON?
For BIGETRON, they need to make sure that they understand their own winning condition, which is to make sure that Sicilian and Max stays alive and is able to dish out the damage. Because earlier we saw OP making a big play, shutting down both of them. And when you play a front-to-back team composition the way Bigetron is doing, if you have your backline dove in like that,
Look at
that's
that level,
difficult.
yeah, level differences.
13 to 9. Oh, what way of dragon towards OP, and Rainbow is there to back him up. Final blow just to escape. Will he escape? Ooh!
Again, look at that. This guy is so amazing. OP still managed to survive for multiple times, but meanwhile, Dreams need to go down at the jungle side, I could say.
Yeah.
From Bigetron Alpha, Impunity have their chance right now to get their first Lord.
They take 0 time in initiating this Lord, and Mountain Sharper has been popped, so it could be beneficial towards the side of Impunity. There you go, an unenhanced Lord for the side of Impunity here, guys. And I think Bigetron, they need to find something. They need to find somehow that they need to take this White Knight, guys.
They cannot lose Max, they cannot lose Rainbow, and especially maybe they cannot lose Glue as well. As a frontliner of Bigetron Alpha, Impunity KS, they have a lot of, maybe damage output coming from the Senpais as a Selena, Winnet as well for his Granger, and OP, 100%. Like RC mentioned earlier in the first game, this guy really troublesome.
Yeah, it is troublesome, but yeah, we can see the rotations pressuring this mid-tier 2 turret from the side of Impunity, but Bigetron, again, both teams haven't really found a wall of opening yet, so they are just finding objectives, especially from the side of Impunity, and Bigetron just wants to clear waves.
I mean, at this point, Sicilian has quite decent damage, and he can clear out the waves very reliably. It's just a matter of avoiding getting picked off in a weird spot for Bigetron.
This positioning, right, is really important, especially this Rainbow. Look at that, OP really like this guy.
Oh
OP.
my god, this OP.
He just keep going for Rainbow.
So good, and look at this pressure topside. Matt's opening the war as
Dreams,
well as Glue
let's
trying to find White Knight here, Momo.
Yes, look at that. He's gonna hug him. He's just gonna stick into his body with Knight. But Dreams gonna need to run away with it. With Knight, with the Rhapsody and also the Death Sonata trying to shut him down. But he can't. Because Dreams is just too tanky.
He is too tanky, but right now both teams, OP another opening,
Winter
but Winter
Truncheon,
Truncheon is there to save the day, and boom, Alpi has to get down, and boom as well next. And look at the damage from this Sicilian is already there, just like what Urashi mentioned.
Really a good Wave Dragon as well coming from Key. Shadow down the jungler, they're coming from Impunity. What a play coming from Bigetron Alpha. They trade 2 for 1 for Bigetron Alpha, and Key really comes in the perfect timing just now.
What a flicker Jet Kundo combo with that Wave Dragon, and what a play. White Knight was the right target. I said earlier that White Knight needs to be somehow gets taken down, which they managed to do so, and right now Bigetron survives another night.
Yep, let's take a look the reply by Oppo. It's really a good Winter Truncheon, perfect timing from Rainbow by using it, and makes a lot of time. He juked it OP though.
Yeah,
It's
look
really
at
a
White
good
Knight here. Look at Key. Ooh, that flicker with Jet Kundo and Way of Dragon combo connects well. Oh my god, Boom is in a tough spot, but he is Baxia. He could just rotate and escape. But Bigetron, right now, they are taking the initiative here, Arashi.
I mean, earlier it was kind of funny because Dreams actually went in, and coincidentally he blocked the Abyssal Arrow for Red Bull, so that was actually very convenient for the Bigetron. But yes, now that they have a bit more momentum and they got a couple of shutdowns, they can go and proceed to do the same exact thing. And now the pressure is on Impunity to actually test them out and get fights that are, on their favor instead of having these 5v5 team fights that Bigetron has drafted for.
Oh, that's really a good select coming from Max with the Yi Sun Shin.
Yeah, but Benedetta gets the orange bubble. Meanwhile, bottom side, Key gets kidnapped alone. And right now, Bigetron, they are losing. They are down in numbers, trying to find pressure in the mid lane, I guess, perhaps top side, I guess.
And Bigetron Alpha, they cannot, maybe get beaten by this OP. Because I could say Impunity just used this OP need to, keep baiting all of the members from Bigetron Alpha. At least, to pick some skirmish or 1v1 situation with OP.
That's
is
true.
what actually OP wants.
Oof. Oh my god,
The final blow?
OP 2v1. Could he survive this?
Oh, the Bravest Fighter
Bravest Fighter
actually
is there.
connected to OP, but OP still managed to survive with the eye for an eye as well.
Exactly, but look at this, 3 members from Impunity already taking initiative on this Lord. Will Bigetron contest this Momo?
I think it's pretty hard for BIGETRON Alpha. They really need to find their momentum, and especially with they are relying so much on Key with the Way of Dragon coming from this Cho. OP? Oh,
Yeah, but we can see here the engage from the side of Impunity. White Knight gets so low, a quarter HP, but
Boom.
he just survives. And meanwhile, OP
OP.
trying to find the back line, trying to target Max, and Dreams is his target. Oh, Key first, 2 members down from the side of Bigetron.
oh, this is gonna be a disaster for BIGETRON Alpha. As Impunity KS now they have a chance to just secure their next Lord here, Imperial.
Wow, the damage from Sicilian was too huge.
Oh,
taking
what,
down
Matt?
Boom.
Yeah, it's kind of missed from Matt with the Breakfast Fighter, but 100% I think it's pretty hard for BIGETRON Alpha to just contest the Lord because OP.
Look at OP.
This guy just don't want to stop. This guy really, keep making a play for Impunity, and it's working really well for our second game.
He just wants to target Rainbow and Max, which he managed to take down Max. And 253 isn't a good stat for a jungler for the side of Bigetron. But yeah, Lord has been claimed for the side of Impunity. What Bigetron needs to do to defend this, basically to survive this game, Arashi?
Again, if they make a play with the Lord, it actually works against their favor. So if Griffin can just turtles inside their base, they have the better high ground. They have this late game Sicilian, so it's not too big of an issue. But they have to understand that again, OP has been a problem, and if he gets some alone time with Rainbow or Max,
Alone time.
that's not a good situation for them at all.
That's
I
true.
have to agree here, Momo.
Yep, me too. But Impunity, now they are looking really strong with the Lord is marching down into the bottom lane. And even though they just keep pushing into the tree lane of BIGETRON Alpha right now, keep giving a good initiation as well. Key with the Way of Dragon, but OP is gonna be the first target, will be down by BIGETRON Alpha. Meanwhile, now they have to focus on defend their base. Taking down the Lord is pretty easy for them since Impunity want to take maybe a serious team fight after they are losing OP.
Yeah, but look at this match trying to take initiative towards Senpai, but of course the teammates from the side of Impunity is there to back him up. And right now, Bigetron, they managed to defend their base without one inhibitors gets taken down, guys. Huge props.
Yeah, it's pretty, maybe overcommitted from Impunity, especially OP just now with the Phantom Slash and also the Cyclone Sweep,
Yeah.
the Cyclone Eye here. But the problem is, I think it's pretty hard as well for BIGETRON Alpha because it's not easy. OP is really, it's really such a big problem for
A
BIGETRON
huge
Alpha.
problem
That's
indeed.
true. So yeah, BIGETRON Alpha, they have to keep paying attention with this OP guy and make sure they don't make a minor mistake here.
Yeah, I have to agree. But right now, as it stands, both teams do not want to fight. They do not look for a fight. Item builds here, Orashi, maybe anything that you can point out.
Sicilian already full build with the Divine Glaive even, so already huge late game damage. But my concern is with Key. We've seen him play with the tank version of Cho, right? A tankier version, which is able to make the plays earlier when catching out priority targets
Yeah.
and being very reliable source of utility and soaking up damage at the same time. But here he has built,
The
more
high
of-
and dry.
yeah, more of a damage build. So I'm concerned if they want to play for a team fight, how much impact he will be able to bring into the next fight in this late game.
Yeah, but here we go. The battle of Key and OP still stands. I mean, OP is just OP on this game, guys. So OP.
It's just the OP.
He just wants to target Max and Rainbow, which he managed to do so several times in this game, and it proves that he is such a nuisance towards the jungler and the mid laner from the side of Bigetron.
Yep, and look at that. They are just keep going and going. What of this guy, Key and also OP? They just don't want to stop. Okay, they just keep giving a poke damage each other.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, both teams do not want to team fight basically because the Lord will spawn in less than 30 seconds unless the other team makes a mistake, make a small blunder of rotation. They are looking to, both teams are looking to play safe. But oh my god, I think Impunity wants to take initiative, but they do not want to commit.
I think Impunity actually recognizing that BIGETRON is going to play for a bit of a split push situation, especially since Key has more of damage items. So they will send 3 people to pressure Key before, and now that the Lord is up, they might just rotate and actually push the issue on that side of the map.
Yeah.
Impunity now they are going into the but really a good abyssal arrow that caught Rainbow, but there's no follow-up coming from Impunity. Even though the Death Sonata comes from White Knight, it's not working really well just now. But yeah, BIGETRON Alpha, at least no one actually down from both of the teams. They have to reset it again and again. They have to, keep doing the same thing, trying to giving a poke damage towards the Lord, trying to gather up inside the Lord pit right now. But OP, he has to go down in the first place right now. And BIGETRON, they're trying to force the team fight here. Boom, still tanky, and he still has the immortality. Key is looking for someone here. Is it gonna be the Way of Dragon being used? Nope. But look at that, flicker away, and also the White Knight is gonna be the first target for BIGETRON Alpha. Key has to go down, but the problem is White Knight is still survive. Matt is looking away from him, but Lord is being stolen by Impunity KH. What a play coming from Impunity.
What? The war was left and right, guys. I mean, Bakshio was targeting Max. Meanwhile, White
Senpai?
Knight needs to take down, but Senpai gets taken down here. Momo-chan.
Wow. Again and again, BIGETRON Alpha, they keep losing their momentum, okay? They keep, maybe, their objective gets stolen by Impunity.
Yeah.
And now Lord is marching down into the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Impunity KH, will they try to just, keep giving a pressure, doing the same thing, like doing the split push into the 3 lanes of BIGETRON Alpha, or maybe BIGETRON Alpha, they have to do something. Drag this game into the late game. Rainbow 100% already have a lot of stacks.
Yeah.
So maybe BIGETRON Alpha can rely on this guy.
Best case for BIGETRON is they save 2 inhibitors, but worst case, of course, if BIGETRON loses all 3 heroes, and that is what Impunity needs to do. They need to make sure to take down 3 inhibitors and, if possible, end the game.
Yep. Looking pretty strong from Max and also Matt. And I think it's pretty easy for BIGETRON Alpha to just shut it down, that Lord in the bottom lane. Matt wants to do the 1 versus 3 right now, but I think he needs to run away since look at that White Knight. Trying to make some good positioning there, because they know that actually he can be punished by Matt just now if he didn't change his position.
I think Mats was just buying time for his teammates to clear the Lord as well as minions, so he has to sacrifice his life right then and there. But yeah, again, both teams right now basically resetting the whole game once again.
And this is exactly where BIGETRON is most comfortable, when the game gets stalled out and they can bring to the late game. And look at here.
Ooh, Rainbow got a lot of damage coming from White Knight just now. And T looking for someone there. Dreams with the split fleet trying to disturb this guy and trying to hug him. And actually there's no follow-up for BIGETRON Alpha. Dreams just need to let him go and don't want to force things.
You're absolutely right. Right now, Sicilian, the damage on this bad impact will become too huge. Look at this, 110k worth of damage, guys.
Yep, Rainbow is the highest damage still come from our second game right now. Dragging this game into the late game, Sicilian, he doesn't have any limits, okay? More into the late game, more damage for the Sicilian.
Yeah.
And Impunity KS, they already maybe read some, or maybe send some dangerous things coming from this Sicilian.
Impunity, my take is they need to find initiative right here, right now, because they do not want to drag the game more.
And look at that, the pressure keeps going on from Impunity KH. Now BIGETRON Alpha, they are being caged by Impunity. And that's a bad phase. That's really good, or a bad impact coming from Rainbow, trying to shoot all of the members from Impunity in the
mid side.
Yeah.
I mean, in a situation like this, I think what Impunity needs to do...
Dreams
Hold up.
Cummings with the split and also the slam pass as well into the White Knight, but there's no follow-up coming from BIGETRON Alpha. Dreams by himself running away, trying to run away from the 3 member that actually chasing him away. But Boom, still trying to survive with the actually this revitalize that he pops up just now.
Yeah, Bigetron needs to re-engage because top side is so exposed, almost gets taken down. So that's why they need to first clear that wave of minion. Right now, we can see Lord already still standing in the Land of Dawn.
Yes, I was saying earlier, Impunity needs to play a bit like Execration if I have to pick a role model. Because earlier they also played a composition that can't really teamfight that well.
Yep.
But knowing that, they use the Lord, they use whatever is in their arsenal to actually split up the enemy team into
Matt?
3
Oh,
lanes.
I thought that actually Matt almost stole the Lord, but Impunity is still able to just secure their next Lord, the 4th Lord here for Impunity KH. Bigetron Alpha, they don't have a choice. I think they want to try to force the team fight here. Dreams by himself, but got stunned there. And also the immortality from Dreams is down. And Rhapsody from White Knight 100% gonna shut him down. And Bigetron Alpha, now they don't have a lot of choice. They have to go back. They have to defend their base.
0-7-4 for the side of Dreams, not looking good, and Lord is marching down, or marching top side.
And yeah, they actually don't have no front line now. And if Impunity wants to actually avoid like a proper full team fight that Bigetron really excels at right now, they can actually use the Lord as a tool and like basically pressure multiple lanes and avoid, you know, a full-on 5v5.
Yeah, we can see here Lord charging the inhibitor. Will surely
The
go
Way
down.
of
Way of
Dragon.
Dragon towards White Knight is the correct target, but there's no follow-up damage. Bubble is Goofa, and meanwhile,
Oh no!
huge.
Rainbow has to go down, but Boom also gonna be the trade for Bigetron Alpha. But Impunity KH, they take the game number 2.